If you ask Google who its creator was, it would say Larry Page and Sergey Brin. It was these two bold, adventurous, and brilliant minds that developed the magical and powerful search engine while they were PhD students at Stanford University. Larry Page and Sergey Brin officially launched Google as a company on September 4th, 1998. But what if I told you the men given credit for beginning one of the most prosperous and all-controlling monstrosities in the world are not solely responsible for its massive success? Enter William Vincent Campbell Jr., known as Bill Campbell. Born on August 31st, 1940 in Homestead, Pennsylvania, the son of a local school official, Campbell had a passion for rugby and was the founder of the Old Blue Rugby Football Club, with the humble title as one of the leading amateur rugby clubs in America. He studied at Columbia University, where he earned a Bachelor's of Science in Economics in 1962. In 1964, he obtained a master's degree in education from Teachers College, Columbia University, where he was head coach of their football team, the Lions, from 74 to 79. Prior to that, he was an assistant coach at Boston College for 6 years. During his time as head coach, Campbell was amassing his experience in leadership and team dynamics, unbeknownst to him, crafting and shaping his key abilities for the future. In the late 1970s, he transitioned to the tech industry and joined J. Walter Thompson, a global advertising agency. Here, Campbell was a marketing and advertising exec. Campbell spent several years at JWST, where he left his competition in the dust and became vice president. During that time, he worked on massive accounts like Kodak and Ford Motor Company, further honing his skills in marketing, strategy, and client management. He even managed to work his famous Campbell magic on Kodak and was promoted to a position that enabled him to run the European film business. In 1983, Campbell joined Intuit, a small software startup founded by Scott Cook. Once again, he was vice president of sales and marketing. His contributions were directly responsible for Intuit's success. He became the CEO of Intuit in just 10 years in 1994. He led the company through an impeccable period of growth, envisioning and pioneering its monumental product, Quicken, the leading personal finance software now used all over the world. Under Campbell's leadership, Intuit expanded its software arsenal with QuickBooks, TurboTax, and Mint. Intuit had become a titan of the finance industry, all thanks to Campbell. But the real story of William Vincent Campbell Jr. was brewing while working within Intuit. While CEO of Intuit, Campbell began to mentor and coach ambitious executives outside of his role at the company. He eventually became known as the Coach in Silicon Valley because of his revered influential mentorship and guidance abilities. He established a name for himself outside of the realm of his genius intelligence in the world of business, where he had a proven track record, having left multiple mini empires in his wake. Rewinding to a time just before his success at Intuit, what I didn't tell you is that in the early 1980s, he transitioned from being a sports coach and into the business world, where he took on the role of vice president of marketing at Apple. And get ready for this little tidbit of info. Campbell served as the little birdie in the ears to the one and only Steve Jobs. Wait, do birds have ears? Anyway, Campbell played a crucial role in Apple's marketing and their product strategy, all during a pivotal time for the company, which molded them into the massive tech anomaly they are today. Campbell provided valuable advice to support Steve Jobs during his time at Next, a computer company that Jobs started after leaving Apple in 1985. Campbell actually had a close relationship with Steve Jobs. They went on long walks and had deep conversations, talking about not only work but also life, family, and personal struggles. This became something of a ritual for them. Campbell was there for Jobs during his challenging times, providing a supportive shoulder to lean on, and he even went to Jobs' wedding. Campbell attended family events and even served as a trusted advisor to Jobs' children. Campbell's insights and leadership principles helped shape Apple's brand and influence Jobs' approach to business. Although Campbell was not an employee of Apple, his contributions to Steve Jobs had a profound impact on Apple's success as we know it today. Yet, almost nobody knows his name. Campbell provided guidance on marketing strategies, helping shape Apple's brand and their product positioning. He was involved in the decision-making processes, most notably during challenging periods, such as the early stages of the Macintosh project. Though Steve Jobs is highly revered for his success at Apple, it was actually Campbell's coaching that helped Jobs develop his leadership style, specifically emphasizing the importance of vision, creativity, and user-focused design. He even had a hand in building the cohesive executive team at Apple, fostering effective communication and collaboration. After parting ways with Steve Jobs, Campbell became an entrepreneur and an executive coach. He co-founded Claris Corporation, a software company that was originally part of Apple, but when he was refused the right to take his division independent, he left Apple, bringing most of his team with him. According to a New York Times article, Campbell was known for his informalities. Randy Komisar, a partner at Kleiner Perkins who had been a young lawyer at Apple, recalled Campbell running down a hall one day and dragging him into a dark conference room to tell him he was starting the software company that would become Claris. Without saying anything about title or compensation, Mr. Campbell looked at him across the table and simply asked, "Are you in or are you out?" Later, after coaching many notable business leaders, Campbell earned the nickname the Trillion Dollar Coach. His leadership, strategic insights, and mentorship became highly regarded and sought after by the titans of the world we know today. As a matter of fact, Steve Jobs isn't the only figurehead shaped by Campbell. What if I told you that Bill Campbell is actually responsible for Google? It's true. Google co-founder Larry Page and Sergey Brin relied on Campbell's mentorship early in their careers. In the 1990s, specifically around 1998, Google was just emerging as a search engine and was relatively unknown to the public. Campbell became an advisor to Google in 1999, bringing his skills and successes from Intuit, Claris, and Apple. He was highly involved in the shaping of the company's management team and its organizational culture. He was their playbook on leadership, team dynamics, and building effective organizations. His influence is now Google's well-known business model, a strong emphasis on teamwork and fostering a positive work environment. Campbell also helped relationships between Google and its external shareholders. His network and his reputation preceded him, and that helped open doors and establish connections with potential investors, partners, and influential figures. Campbell's mere presence added credibility to Google's endeavors and served as a catalyst to its success. Though Campbell did not have a direct role in the technical creation of Google, his involvement can be said to be the driving force of Google's success as an advisor and mentor to Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Campbell even mentored Eric Schmidt, the CEO of Google from 2001 to 2011. Campbell helped Schmidt transition to the world of business and navigate his role as CEO in this bustling business. Without these critical elements from Campbell, can we say with certainty that Google would be what it is today without him? And now, are you ready for another mind-melting bombshell of a fact? Google and Apple aren't the only companies he was mixed up with. Believe it or not, Yahoo, Facebook, Twitter, Microsoft, and even Amazon were all under his thumb. Campbell was mentor to Sheryl Sandberg, the chief operating officer of Facebook, Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Google, Brad Smith, the former president of Microsoft, Marissa Mayer, the former CEO of Yahoo, John Doerr, venture capitalist and partner at Kleiner Perkins, Diane Green, the co-founder of VMware and former CEO of Google Cloud, Ben Horowitz, co-founder of Andreessen Horowitz, a prominent venture capital firm, and Dick Costello, the former CEO of Twitter. And last but not least, the mega magnate of business, Jeff Bezos. Campbell's mentorship extended to Bezos, the founder of Amazon. While the specifics of their relationship are not extensively documented, Bezos acknowledged that Campbell was an important mentor in his early career. He likely provided guidance on aspects of leadership, management, and strategic decision-making, his usual recipe. It's also believed that he advised Bezos on long-term vision and growth strategies, supporting him in expanding Amazon's business beyond its original focus on books. Campbell's coaching likely influenced Bezos' approach to customer centricity, operational efficiency, and fostering a culture of innovation. Again, his usual repertoire. Bill Campbell, the maestro of mentorship in the tech realm. He can be likened to an architectural virtuoso, crafting iconic marvels of business success. Bill's guidance shaped the towering success of Apple, Google, and Amazon. With precision and razor-sharp intention, he orchestrated the delicate balance between ambition and practicality, enabling his mentees to build foundations of innovation. Bill Campbell's impact will go on forever, serving as a majestic shrine to his ability to shape men in suits and multi-billion-dollar industries, inspiring generations to dream, create, and conquer. Sincerely, thanks for watching.